Hello trainers, Kaneto here, and today we are diving together into Open Crate League with a team submitted by YouTube MannyX over here that obviously has a YouTube channel for you to check out. Link will be down in the description but will also pop up here somewhere. So with that said, now let's see the team because we're having Jellicent upon the lead, at the back Altaria with Gliscor. So I do not have the IVs for this video, and also I don't know which Pokemon is gonna be the safe switch, but I can assume that Gliscor is gonna be served as a safe switch. However, here we are seeing that Altaria is coming in, and mainly because I think that they switched out first. That's why it was not our safe switch, more like a counter switch. So able to get out of there now with our Jellicent coming in pretty clutch up against the Bastiodon to catch the move. Let's see what they might have at the back, because our Jellicent here is gonna go crazy up against that Bastiodon, and it seems like they want to stay in. Are we gonna sacrifice a shield? Yes, we are. It makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Medicham goes in, and of course now our Shadow Ball is gonna connect for big damage on the Medi. I think they were trying to catch a move, but that is not gonna happen. Manny here knows better, and this is gonna be a Manny shot for that Medi to finish us off with the Psychic. However, we can still reach to the Earthquake with the amazing Gliscor, keeping it as a closer for this game, and of course it is gonna connect, so down they go. Into the next one now, and we're facing up on the lead the Stunfisk. So with Surfer this time, we are gonna be in a very good spot up against the Stunfisk. I think we need 2 Surfs for sure, and perhaps we can finish off with those Hexes. Let's see. No, they decide to go ahead and switch out to the Noctowl, so once again we're gonna follow their switch to our Altaria. So Altaria against Noctowl, this is a very good matchup for Altaria because we can tank those moves while they cannot do that successfully. Look at how much pressure we are doing, but to be honest, I'm still seeing that Noctowl can still hold on its HP level, so it's more like an even matchup. Yeah, let's call it like this. So Altaria now able to finish off that Noctowl. They return to the battle with the Stunfisk, and once again we're seeing that Manny wants to protect the Altaria for the end game, which makes a lot of sense, and this is some high level play by Manny here. And the Manny shot will be on the Surfs because we want to connect them for big damage. Earthquake is not gonna be able to finish us off, and we're not sure if we can reach to the Shadow Ball, so we're just gonna throw the Surf, and right after they are gonna finish us off. So that was a pretty good choice for Manny, because Shadow Ball could not be used at all, so cheap damage with the Surf was the best thing that Manny could do. Able to get now to the Sky Attack to finish off that Medi, and of course now we have the upper hand here with our Gliscor because of our ground typing. Despite the fact that we are part flying, it doesn't matter at all. We still take neutral damage from those rock slides, and we're just gonna finish them off eventually with our Earthquake. Into the next one now with a Lickitung up on the lead. Horrible lead scenario. We have to get out of there as soon as possible, and as it seems, yeah, Altaria is gonna be our safe switch, so no Gliscor. Excuse me for that on your left. Yeah, just swap that Gliscor with the Altaria, you're gonna be just fine on that safe switch spot. So Sky Attack here able to pressure a lot the Lickitung, and it seems like they're going to stay in, so whatever they have at the back must be super strong against Jellicent, because, or just super weak against Altaria, because as it seems they want to stay in and sacrifice 2 shields in the process. I wasn't expecting this, so perhaps we let that go through. Yeah, down we go to that Lickitung, but still we have the shield advantage while they have none, and we can easily finish it off with that Gliscor of ours. Perhaps we can get the boost as well. No boost, not yet at least. So we're just gonna take those moves that they have to throw, and can we farm down? Yes we can. Lickitung is out of the way, and we have a decent amount of energy to threat the next Pokemon, especially with no shields. It is gonna be the Medicham, so they had one Pokemon, at least one, at the back weak to the Altaria. That's why they did not switch out, trying to catch the move on the Jellicent, passing through that Hex as well. It is gonna be just a power-up punch. Let's go trainers, just a Noctowl at the back, and we're just gonna go to town here with back-to-back serves. Well, obviously, having a move like Ice Beam is gonna help much more on this matchup, but Surf is also gonna help for coverage, and you can reach to that move much earlier than any other move. So Shadow Ball here, big damage on our Pokemon, but we can still survive and reach to the next Surf. Let's go, trainers. Noctowl already at the red. Pretty cool stuff from a Ghost type Pokemon which used no shields at all up against a Noctowl, able to farm down, and at this point they have nothing to do here, so they're just gonna leave this battle. So pretty solid battle here, and we're gonna go ahead into the next one with the Swampert up on the lead. I like this matchup pretty much because we're just gonna go to town with our typing. We can resist those Hydro Cannons while only blocking once the potential Earthquake is gonna bring us to a very nice position. Able to farm down only with one Hydro Cannon being reached by that Shadow Swampert, and right after we can pressure a lot the Registeel with those Shadow Balls. We can now go in with a Gliscor, and this is looking like a pretty good matchup for us because they are switching out to that Charizard, and of course we have the energy advantage that we can take advantage of, obviously, and now we can still survive even a whole Blast Burn. Are you kidding me? I was not expecting this, and Gliscor is gonna pressure so much that this Charizard has nothing to throw now. Altaria able to go in, snipe it down pretty easily, and they need two of those Zap Cannons, I believe, for sure, if they want to have any chance up against us. We're gonna just tank this energy and then try to pressure a lot with the Jelly Sand. I really like this play here because you want to clear the debuff from the Altaria while Jelly Sand can go in and spam those moves in order to get those shields out of the way for the Reggie. We're gonna just protect our Jelly Sand here because it is a much more spammier Pokemon than our Altaria here, and we're just gonna go for the next move, which is the next Surf, not the Shadow Ball yet, and we're just gonna force that CMP. I believe that we're gonna fall here to the Zap Cannon, yeah, obviously, and now Altaria can go in, easily finish off the Reggie, and that is a good game. Let's see now what the next opponent has to throw up against us, because we're facing a Medicham. That's a pretty cool lead for us, but I'm pretty eager to see the backline, so we're just gonna stay in with our Jelly, and now Manny is gonna unleash the power of the Shadow Ball. They are gonna take it big damage on that Medi, and of course we can easily farm down here even if they use their Psychic, because we resist those counters by a lot and basically do only one damage. Just gonna switch out now, trying to catch one foul play, I believe, to the Altaria. This is not gonna happen though, and they go ahead and throw anyways, so it's absolutely good. At the back they have the Charizard, but at this point we are already there on the Sky Attack because they were super late on that switch. A Dragon Claw here can be fatal in combination with a few of those wing attacks, but let's see, can they farm us down? No, they cannot. They still have to sacrifice a second shield if they want to get out of here with the Charizard healthy. No, they're not gonna do that, so it's all up to the Umbreon against our team, and I believe that we're just gonna go to town with those Surfs that we have, able to chip away a really nice amount of HP out of that Umbreon, and then our Gliscor can go in definitely with a lot of pressure with those wing attacks and the Night Slashes. No reason at all to reach to the Earthquake. I believe that we're looking pretty solid here. They know that, and yeah, gonna grab this victory. So Galvantula, obviously a very bad one for our team, and we're just gonna go ahead and use this time the safe switch on the face of the Gliscor. So finally it happened, it is gonna be our safe switch. Obviously we cannot reach to our Altaria, so Gliscor is gonna be our main priority here on the safe switch spot. We're just gonna go ahead and land the Earthquake on the Swampert, but Hydro Cannon will not be appreciated. Down we go, and now Jellicent can definitely go in, start farming down all that energy. Even if they get to the Earthquake, we can still survive, and I believe that knowing they have the Galvantula, we do not need that much of our Jellicent for the end game. Let's reach now to the Surf, and one more before fainting to pressure for the shield, but we still... Oh, they did not block. I thought they would block. It's all up to the Chestnut and the Altaria, and I believe that we have the upper hand here because they do not have Smackdown. It is gonna be just a Frenzy Plant with Vine Whips and Superpower, so we resist pretty much anything that they throw, and of course just one move from ours can simply destroy it down. I believe that even if we do not block here, we're just gonna be in a very good spot, and yeah, now they back out. It was pretty late, but still they understood at the end that they had no chance at all. So Charizard on its Shadow form and the Shadow Meganium at the back. Perhaps they have another Shadow starter, something like a Swampert would make sense for a triple starter team, the elemental team, grass, water and fire. So here we're just gonna take those moves that they have to throw and we don't care at all. We can still go in with our Altaria and simply tank those moves and finish them off with style. I think that Charizard will go in at this point, so yeah, they must have something like a Swampert at the back. So let's reach now to the Sky Attack. Big damage on the Charizard, trying to catch one Dragon Claw on our Jellicent, but this is not gonna happen. But later on they're gonna throw the Blast Bear, and you know what, that's pretty fine as well. Able to farm down. At the back there is gonna be, I think that was a Stunfisk, so no Swampert at all for them. Yeah, it is gonna be the Stunfisk, and at this point they cannot farm down with those Mud Shots, so they have to respect the damage from the serfs, and I believe that as soon as they see our Gliscor they are gonna back out. So this is looking like a pretty cool battle for our team, and yeah, those serfs are gonna be absolutely on point up against that Stunfisk. Let's reach now to the final one. I think they're gonna take it. They have no chance at all, right? Are they gonna surrender? Yeah, so we're just gonna take this victory pretty easily, with Manny being victorious on yet another video and another battle. So here comes out the double in the next one. Not the best, especially with the wild charge and the payback on its arsenal. Of course they're gonna have the body slam. That was a poor lag here, a poor FPS drop. You saw that Manny did the best they could. Oh, we just took a payback and that hurt a lot. We just went for that excellent, but the FPS drop didn't even let us do that, so it was a great. Anyways, now our Gliscor can go in and they have the Azumarill on the switch. Not the best, but still we're glad to encounter the Azumarill with our Gliscor, because now Altaria might be careless on the closing part of this battle, because we might have no weakness at all. So let's see how they want to play this, because all we have to do here is to outspeed to the move the Shadow Ball. Are they gonna take it? I believe they do. So down they go, but they can still survive. Are you kidding me? No shield from our end, because now we can definitely go in with the Altaria and farm down the remaining HP of that Azumarill. So they have a Jellicent of their own. So let's see if they have Ice Beam or not. I think that was pretty much a Shadow Ball. Yeah, so no reason at all to block here, and we're just gonna reach to that Sky Attack. And at this point I believe we have the upper hand with the energy, because look at that, we're just gonna block the second. Unfortunately this time they're gonna spam those serves, and now we can reach to the Sky Attack for more pressure up against them. They are down on those shields and we have to block here, I believe, and it's gonna be another serve. Obviously not gonna be for the Shadow Ball yet, and now we can reach and outspeed to the third charge attack. Down they go, double returns, able to catch the move on the Jelly. Is it gonna be a body slam? Yes it is. Down we go, even with this amount of HP, and this is gonna be a great game for Manny from YouTube. We're having now a very bad lead up against that Mandipass. I think we're gonna take the first one and then switch out. Yeah, even when it is super effective, we still have a lot of play if we can charge up our energy and then switch out, banking that energy for the end game, while Altaria can go in, draw out whatever that they might have at the back, and of course our Gliscor then will be in a very good spot to sweep them down. But still it's kinda tricky, because Mandipass will not be a very good Pokemon up against our team, especially with Altaria out of the way, because both Gliscor and our Jellicent will struggle a little bit. So here comes now another move, gonna take it for sure, no reason at all to block here, and we can take now that move while Shadow Ball is gonna connect for big damage against the Reggie. Can we farm down? Yes we can, that was a big farm down. Now Mandipass returns and we have to spam those serfs. We know that at some point they're gonna get to that foul play, finish us off, so we're just gonna reach now to another serf in order to pressure a lot, and they have to throw, they cannot farm down with this. So they are in a critical point that our Gliscor might be in a very good spot at sweeping them down. Not gonna bring our Altaria yet into the battle, because we might want to keep it for a potential catch towards the end game. So here comes now the Altaria trying to catch the move. This is not gonna happen, but still able to farm down with those Drango breads, and they have the lantern at the back looking pretty good with the earthquake, but it ends up being a move like water gun, which is super effective, but we can still outspeed here to the big nuke. Let's get the win out of the way. The lantern goes, and we're just gonna fulfill our victory here with Gliscor as our closer, with a very nice rotation throughout the whole battle. Medicham for the final one, but still we cannot switch out even after the switch out, because they're having now the Ninetales, and we have to take it out of the way with our Jellicent, since our backline is gonna struggle up against it, and our whole team can still handle the Medicham threat. So seeing an easy switch in with Ninetales always makes me think that they might have double charm, and here it is, trainers. The second charmer is gonna be the Granbull, and of course this one is gonna be Shadow, so much more damage than usual. Look at that. And we're just gonna reach now to our Gliscor, because Altaria is just gonna get melted down, and we do not like that at all. Able to get now to the earthquake, but still gonna reach to the Night Slash. Gonna grab the shield out of the way, and one more to pressure a lot this Granbull while we have no shields at all. Can we farm down here? Yes, we can. This was crucial. Now Medicham comes in, and I believe that a simple Moonblast might just seal the deal. Even an Ice Punch can be taken at this point, while Moonblast is more than enough, I believe, to finish off the Medi. And that will be all for this video, trainers. And yes, we can farm down. What a close victory to end up this video. And that was an amazing submission by YouTube Money. Thank you for watching, trainers. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and if you want to support even more, well, joining as a member can always help with that matter. Thank you once again, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.